Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel for Pacific Coast Auto. My name is Derek Weldon and this is a GGB STI version of the Impreza. So the GGB is the station wagon version and then the STI is the 6-speed manual EJ20 2-liter boxer turbo engine version with cool STI logo on the intercooler. Can't beat that. Now this one here is perhaps a little bit of a special model because it has some different aero parts on it which kind of look like factory parts, but I've never seen them before. It is a very good looking front bumper, and then side skirts and rear bumper also match. Now I got the fog lights on because I love fog lights. These ones are really cool because they have that kind of abalone shell multicolor reflection bit inside. Looks great. Usually on the STI you'd have covers on there, but this one here has the covers taken off, I suppose. I believe that these blocks here are aftermarket. And then the grille might be part of this whole set. I'm not sure, but this is a very much more aggressive front end than the standard STI would be. And it's cool to see that on the station wagon version. Okay, so this car was bought from auction in Japan. The customer for this is in Canada, and I got a special note for this. Customer's name is Andrew, and so hi Andrew, that's a wave to you. And Andrew is a 20-year-old mountain biker, much younger than me, and so I wish I was 20 years old and mountain biking, and I wish I had a cool car like this for when I was 20, but instead I had only ghetto cars. I think this is a perfect car for roof racks to go on the top, including a bike, because I really like the image of the bike on the top of the car. You may be able to fit your bike with front tire taken off if you put it in the boot with the, or the trunk, as the Canadians say, with the seats folded down. I will show you the interior of that in just a sec. But this is Andrew's first manual transmission car, so thumbs up for that. First right-hand drive car in Canada, and so thumbs up for that. First JDM import 6-speed manual. Isn't that weird to have a 6-speed as your first manual? I had a 4-speed as my first manual. Okay, so condition of the car. We have just 42,000 original kilometers, and for a 2001 car that is itty bitty. These engines, I've never had any problems with them personally, and you know, we check tons and tons of cars. Never had any problems. I mean, never had any serious problems. Of course, from time to time there are some finicky little issues and stuff, but I'd say compared to a lot of engines, it's a fairly reliable one. It looks like it's leaking here, but it's not. I just checked the coolant. As you can see, it's super green, and the oil also looks really good too. Interestingly, we have a sticker here saying the timing belt was changed at 3,459 kilometers. So that's kind of weird. And one thing I've never mentioned before, but I was thinking about it the other day, which is a little bit weird. Take a look here. Here's your turbo. It says, don't touch. Here's your brake master cylinder. Now when you're racing, you don't want your brake fluid to get too hot, but it's right next to the turbo, which is one of the hottest things in your engine bay. So kind of a weird thing there. There is a heat shield over the turbo, but I kind of think that that's an area where you're going to have to shield off if you're ever going to race the car, because boiling brakes is not super fun. Okay, gonna lower the hood. I'm gonna show you this. See this? It's a spray for your intercooler, to spray water on it so you can get some more vroom 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 vroom. Oh wait, it's a Subaru, so it's not vroom vroom vroom, it's okay. So auction sheet for this one, let's go over that. Look at this. USS Cull. The seller didn't mention in the sheet, but his Inkan will be expired in February 14th, less than 1 month. So you'll get a 20,000 yen penalty if we can't deregister it before then. So, not fun. But that's not going to be a problem. Anyways, 2001 WRX Impreza Wagon STI. So WRX STI, that'll be the super fast version of it. Interestingly, you don't have the Brembo Brakes, which are part of the STI package. And so this is a big point of confusion for me. These are a 4-pot brake caliper. They are the same ones that was on the STI for the previous generation. Probably really good brakes. I'm guessing the Brembos are better, but it is weird that they don't have them. This isn't the first one that that's happened to, but almost all of them do have gold Brembo brakes. I think they're called F50 or F40. I don't know, but they're bigger. Yeah, but anyways, back to the sheet here. So it's a one owner vehicle. Usually that's the case with something as low mileage as this 42 110 6-speed manual AC that works. Toll collection box, aero parts, aftermarket wheels, 6-speed manual, HID headlights, and R grade, because it's being in an accident, interior grade B. Now the accident is core support, right front cross member, left and right front inner panel, and side member has been replaced on the front. So let's have a look. Hood fitment is slightly off. Bumper fitment is fine. Against the door, we're good there. Slightly off here and here, about a millimeter here, about half a millimeter, about a millimeter up here too. Generally, not too much of a worry. If it were my car, I wouldn't be worried about that, but to each their own. If you're somebody who is not down with accident damaged cars, then don't go and buy one. And so you get to pick your own cars, and I think this one would be fine. Look at those fog lights. Oh, love it. And love the intake here. Authentic, real intake. I don't know what this one would be used for. I guess kind of just style over anything. And like that grille with these. And headlights, different from the Canadian spec version of the headlights, so that's super ultra cool. Let's go over the accident, well, not accident, inspector's report here. So front accident repaired, seat wear, interior scratched and dirty. I already read this one. Rear spoiler paint peeling, aftermarket wheels, door mirror scratched, windshield rock chip, replaced 2 front fenders and the hood, paint fade on the hood, paint's coming up on the rear bumper, paint peeling on the roof, and some U2 medium dents, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them on the roof, and 1 dent on this side. I'll do once around, but first I'm going to show you some of these things. So the dent to the side is right here. It's not that big. I'm happy. Roof paint peeling is pretty bad, but luckily you have these, so that if you paint it, you don't have to blend paint anywhere. And then look for dents. They're shallow, but they're there. And they're mostly along the outsides, and so leads me to believe that there used to be roof racks on this. Okay, paint coming up on the rear bumper. You can see the bubbles there. Oh, that sounds so nice. Boop, 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 boop. STI. It is authentic. And this is a faster car, from what I know, than the EJ25 version of the STI that was in the States and in Canada, even though the engine is smaller, as far as I know. Here's the paint fade on the roof. You can see the bubbling here. It's also on the other side. And then the hood duct has some coming up there. Okay, enough of the bad things. Let's do the once around here. And if I was going to get to an Impreza, I would go for the SportsWagon for sure. I absolutely love the goofy looks. I'm not going to say it's goofy. In my opinion, it's goofy, but I think that it's really cool to have a car as fast and as capable and as easy to drive as this, but yet have the utility of a station wagon. Even though it's not a big station wagon, you still get more room than in the regular Impreza, and you get a car that's more rare than the regular Impreza too. And it's fun to be different too. You get to be the guy with the different car. And this is a great car to get into if you're just getting into cars too, because it's super fast and capable, but not too fast, and yet really, really easy to drive. I do recommend understanding your car's limits before you go and do something stupid in it though. Well, ideally don't do anything stupid, but you know, some people don't listen to that. Paint cracks on the back of the spoiler. I'm guessing that hit a roof of some low roof parking lot. And yeah, I already kind of went over these in the other section of the report, so I'm not going to dwell on it, but there's that too. Okay, let's go to the interior. Like that side skirt piece. And I like how the front bumper comes out so far. See that side piece there? It comes right out from the side of the fender. Good looking. Okay, quick view of the back bumper. You can see how that matches the front, and we're gonna head up to the interior here. Okay, Okay, blue and black interior, power windows. The driver's side window does something weird. Watch this. Okay, so put it down like this. Now when you roll it up, it has to stop a bunch of times. I've never seen that before. Momo steering wheel. Awesome gauges. Tachometer right in the middle. A lot of people don't realize why you would want that, but if you're ever going to be driving your car fast, the tachometer is much more important for you to keep track of than the speedometer. Because when you're racing, it doesn't really matter how fast your car is going, but it matters very much when you shift your gears. Okay, stitching is a tiny bit threadbare. Gonna hop in. It feels like a very low mileage, good car. Intercooler water spray, auto water spray, headlight leveler. I don't know why they have that, but it's weird, but it's cool, but weird. This is fun. It's like a super old version of a Navi screen. Ooh, it's classic. I love looking at the classic ones like that because they'll usually be wrong about what the stores are. Like a 7-Eleven will be on there, but it'll say like Lawson or Family Mart or something like that instead. Okay, that's original. AC works nice. You got mini disc and CD. No free CDs. I'll just turn that down because it's on right now. 6 speeds. Feels good to shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse pull this little thing up here. Oh, and it beeps. That's fun. Oh, and watch that mirror over there. See that? Just like Mercedes and high-end cars, it tilts down so that you can see the line that you're lining up against much more easily. Folding mirrors, and when you turn the car off, actually, they fold in by themselves, which is kind of neat, but they are a little bit noisy. Okay, power steering is all good. Floor carpet is pretty nice. Aluminum pedals, toll collection box, never been smoked in. Look at how clean that is. Super nice. Okay, into the back seats. Not much to say about this. Adequate leg room. Okay, I think you get more room, more headroom in the back of these than you do in the sedan version, but I'd have to measure, and that doesn't seem very fun to me to measure the roof of a car. Okay, so you have this Velcro on style mat, so that keeps your interior liners nice and clean. Everything is happy in here. And because it's a hatch, you'll be able to fit more stuff in. There we go. And love the double spoilers, even though they don't look like they really do much. Maybe this one up here actually does, but I don't think this one does anything other than make your car look rad, which is pretty important. The wheels, I think, are no-name brand wheels, and so nothing special there. And then tires are going to be fine for registration in Canada and still have lots of meat on them, because that's nice to have on a new car. Okay, so that is going to be the end of the review. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.